Good morning, I'm Joe, and this is my new Tennessee home. I'm going to try to put together all the bits and ends and pieces of different clips that I've taken over the last 2 or 3 weeks to show you what's been going on. I haven't done a video in a minute. Anyway, so enjoy. Okay, here it is. I think it's like Tuesday morning, maybe? Monday morning. No, it's Labor Day. I'm out here collecting some of my corn so I can dry it. And hot, it's hot. But I put on long sleeves. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Look, what? Okay, look what I found. Turkey tail. I will be harvesting a bunch of this. I don't harvest it all because it's got a job to do, but it's going to help do a job for me too. Okay, this is a Rusella. And you can tell because it's got the dip in the lid. I've yet to find a red one that is edible. They're usually so spicy, and usually if something is spicy or bitter or something of that sort raw, it's usually not very good cooked. Okay, this might not be. I'm going to save that and look up to see exactly what kind of mushroom that is, because it's not spicy. Usually the red ones are super spicy. Here's another mushroom. It's pretty old. Let's go look some more. I'll look at this old tree, see if anything's growing on it. Looks like it's been down too long. Yeah, this soil here is not real deep because we're up here on the Cumberland Plateau, and the rock, there's like a bedrock down pretty shallow. And so these big old trees sometimes don't make it long. They get so big they finally just get blown over and then they rot. Yep, almost ran into that guy. I need to get me a stick. He's got a big old bug. It's a little spider with a big bug. Let me back up. I don't know if I can get it to focus on that or not. Oh, he's heading out. Oh my gosh, do you see what I see? You're not gonna believe it. Here's my problem, is silly me, I came down to look around and did not bring a bag with me. So what do? I found a ton of turkey tail. And now we have chicken of the woods. And look at all of it. Oh my gosh. Is this crazy or what? Yep. I will have to go back after a bag because I've been looking for chicken of the woods ever since I've been here. And it's the first time I've found it. And boy, did I. Oh, and it's real fresh. Wonderful. This has been a very productive mushroom hunt. This guy right here, it's called Oh Man of the Woods. It's got a little bit of bug damage, but isn't that pretty? Hey, I walked back up to the house and got me some bags. Let me show you how I collect this stuff. I take a knife and I cut it off just above the bottom, and that way it doesn't really mess with the root of it and makes it cleaner. And you see, I left that little nub. It'll grow up. I'm gonna collect me a bunch. Okay, this has been the most productive mushroom foray I have ever been on. And looky here what I found. I think a lot of people call it Indian pipe. They're kind of rare. I mean, I've been all over this property. I found them one other time. So, and they were right in this area, but looks like there's quite a few. I'm gonna pick 3 of them, and I'm gonna leave the rest go, because like I said, they are pretty rare, and I don't want to jeopardize having them. Pretty neat. Pretty neat, pretty neat. See if I can get it to focus. Focus, focus, focus. No? Alright. There you go. There are a bunch of them. Bunch, bunch, bunch. Bunch way over there, too. Here's the grand total. Old man of the woods, yet to be determined. Indian pipe in alcohol. I carried alcohol down there with me, put it in there right away, because that's what they say you need to do. Turkey tail. And chicken of the woods. Oh my gosh, look at that haul. Carrying it up here, it's heavy. That's heavy stuff, because that is really fresh and full of moisture. Probably 10 pounds at least of chicken of the woods. It's been a wonderful morning. Sliced up thin, a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt. Chanterelles for lunch. Perfect, perfect end to a perfect, perfect morning. It's at the last market of the year, and here's what I've got. I brought a bunch of seeds. I mean, all kinds. These are bachelor buttons or cornflowers. I bought some asparagus seed, black cherry. I mean, there's just all kinds of seeds in there, just samplings. Broadleaf mustard, anyway. A few squash, jalapenos, some lavender, and some thyme, cowboy relish, cowboy candy, sweet relish. These, my daughter grows these. Look at this. Look how little they are. They're called spoon tomatoes. They're the size of a pea. Brought some okra, brought some duck eggs. I gathered a bunch of turkey tail and chicken of the woods. So I thought I'd bring some down, see if anybody's interested in it. And then gathered up a bouquet of fall flowers. There's Joe Pye weed in there. This is Jerusalem artichoke, Argentinum, or however you say that. This is blue lobelia, or whatever. Some pussy toad kind of things. Anyway. And then my daughter brought some rabbits. You just goosed a duck. They love dog food. Funny. I think they're about full.
Okay, so this is one of her baby chicks.
They're back. They're coming up here to me on the steps. You know why? Because they want me to. Hang on. They think I'll throw them some dog food, and I will. They love dog food. Where's your mom at? Oh, she's out there. She's out there on that pool. I put a little dog food in their morning feed, and that's the first thing they eat. The dog food. I mean, most dog food anymore has it's primarily grain in it anyway. Just a little higher protein for them, and I don't figure it'll hurt them out. They don't, that's not all they eat. Obviously, they eat a lot of bugs and a lot of green stuff. You gonna come over here and join them? Say, oh, they got food, they got... Yeah, she goes, woo-hoo-hoo. Let me get us some of that. Ah, Daddy's coming too. Ducks are so fun. These are Muscovy ducks, by the way. Those four little guys there are the last brood. And that's their mama right there, the gray and white one. She's been a real good mom. She follows them all over this place. You'd think the babies would follow the mama, but in this case, she follows them. They go where they please, and she follows them around, make sure they stay safe. I just love that color of that one. That one, and that one. Well, I hope we get some rain. Clouds are kind of darkening up. It's a little bit breezy. We've had one decent rain in about a month. We really need another one. Oh, you see him? He's griping at me. No, oh, he's trying to eat a piece of wood. You dingbat. You can't eat that wood. Oh, really? Don't eat that wood. Since I better eat this food before you give it all to the ducks. You know, for a German Shepherd, I am so impressed with her. Ducks running around loose, the chickens are running around loose, and she just does her thing. Lose a piece. Now, I have to admit, initially, about 3 or 4 years ago when she first got here, I had some baby chicks that were loose and I was trying to catch them. Well, she decided to try to help me, and she nabbed one, and needless to say, her jaws are pretty strong. So we had some discussions about not trying to help me catch chickens. She learned a lesson. Anyway, so she doesn't do that anymore. Here I have a total of 10 hens, where I don't know where they all are. 10 hens and 1 rooster. Where's everybody at? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Somebody's missing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Somebody in there? Somebody's probably sitting on a nest. Anyway, that's the rooster. He's the bad boy. Oh, I know where the other one's at. It's over there with its 3 little babies. I got 10 hens and 1 rooster. and I only get somewhere between 3 and 5 eggs a day. So a bunch of these are spikers. Point being is some of them are getting older, so they are probably gonna go in the stew pot. She's older. She's a nice big old hefty one. She's older. I'm not sure what her story is. Her right there. I'll have to look at her closer. She looks like she's been picked on some. She's older, a tan one. All 3 of the brown ones are kind of older, so I'm going to have to look at them real close and see who looks like they're producing and who isn't. Yeah, these guys have been grounded for a few days. They were running way up the driveway, and they figured out how to get through the little fence I'd put up, so I had oh shoot, I had to ground them for a while. So they're stuck in here. I think I'm going to have mostly boys out of this last brood. That's a mama. That's a mama. That one, and that one belong to her. The white one and the gray one are bigger than she is already, so I have a real strong suspicion that they're boys. And then the little black one looks like it's a female. And then that little gray one up there, that little black and white one, that gray and white one, and that black and white one belong to her. And it's kind of looking like I only got 1 female out of that batch. So it looks like I'm only going to get 2 girls out of this whole mess. Well, plus the 2 mamas. And this bad boy is exiled to outside because he's just a little aggressive, and he's starting to pick on some of the younger ones, and they're too small. So he's still stuck outside. And here's what I do for these chicks. Let me see if I can get the shine light on it. I have gobs and gobs of duck eggs that I don't use. What I do is I boil them. I give the whites to the dog, and the yolks I dehydrate and add to ground up scratch grain. I grind it up. It's oats and some sunflower seeds and scratch grain, and I grind it up and add the dehydrated, oh yeah, and I add some dog food to it. But anyway, I grind it all up, and I add it to, add the duck yolks, dehydrated duck yolks to it for these guys. And for these guys. They're all going to be going to the main chicken pen before too long. I'm going to have to introduce them gradually. I'll put the cage inside the chicken pen and let them live in it for a little while till the big chickens get used to them, and then we'll see how that goes. There's the rabbit. That's the little boy rabbit. He's going to be doing a job here for too long, making me some baby rabbits. I had to, I don't know if you can see. Let's see if you can see. Right down there. I had to put some metal grating around the outside of this cage because he was trying to dig under. Little bugger. Anyway, I move him ever so often, give him some fresh green to be on. I give him fresh greenery every day, but anyway. Here's my girls. They're gonna get introduced to Mr. here in a few days. It's starting to cool off, so I don't have a problem breeding them now. I won't breed rabbits in the summertime because it gets entirely too hot. They're litter mates, so they've grown up together, and we're going to try and see how they do together having babies. Oh, by the way, see that wood chips and stuff in there in that pan? These goofballs are litter trained. If I don't give them some wood chips and something to do their business in, they will poop in their food. They'd be great house rabbits. They go straight to the litter. Anyway, and I say that a lot. Haven't showed you these guys in a while. This is my only polled girl, baby girl. This is a really pretty, the only white one I had. It's got like black and tan, and look at that, it's got a black and white horns and blue eyes. There's a little boy. It's got brown eyes. There's a little girl. She's got blue eyes and horns. That's a mama goat, and that's a mama goat. Let's see. There's a little boy with blue eyes and horns. And I think that's another little girl. She's got horns and brown eyes. That's my big mama. She had triplets this last year. So I have six kidlings. Look at that. Still trying to nurse. Yeah, she ain't gonna let you. Anyway, 6 little kids. And if somebody didn't want them or I don't sell them, they'll be going to the freezer. I might keep that one because I think she is awful pretty. Only problem is she's that one's daughter. So if I'm going to use him for a buck, I'll have to keep her separate. I'll have to keep her separate anyway. She's pretty small. So I might do that. I might keep her over winter. But I don't want to keep all these guys over winter. I don't intend to feed them all winter long.